Gosei Green 1290. Coming up.
Dimension barrier breached, barrier breached.
Hey everyone, Gosei Green 1290 here, and Happy New Year! I hope everyone had a safe and pleasant holiday. Ever since I brought back reviews in 2025, they've honestly gotten great reception. A lot more buzz than I initially thought. So much so, that why not try to keep the momentum going and do a review in full force today. What are we taking a look at, you may ask? Well, last year was the 50th anniversary of the Super Sentai franchise, and while Sentai is indeed going to be taking a back seat for the next decade after Gojuger ends, I want to take a look at the Tega Sword and everything else from my collection in Gojuger as it stands, and see if it's any better than the counterpart that was released 5 years prior with the Geared Slinger and the Zenkaiger toy line.
Overall, the Gojuger line is pretty expansive. While not as impressive as the Zenkaiger toy line or the Gokaiger's toy line by any means, the style and choices that they made with these releases so far have been pretty well thought out. So overall, I'd say the toy line for our 50th anniversary has been worth it. And yes, it is inevitable that it is going to be canceled, but honestly, I don't really mind it this much because there is a big legacy that's left behind by it. And another one that's 30 years old as of this recording as well. But with all that being said though, if you guys find anything Gojuger related in the wild, I highly recommend it as it is a steal. And with all that, this is Gosei Green 1290 signing out and hoping that your guys' new year is nice and bright. Join me next time where we take a look at the DX Zets driver and my current collection for that toy line.
Spoilers. Now, of course, we are in the mid-10s in terms of episodes as of writing, filming, and editing this video, but I would be lying if I didn't say this toy line maybe do a full 180 in terms of playability and collectibleness, because this year's toy line is quite intriguing to behold. And honestly, I just gotta get more of them. And with all that being said, this is Gosei Green 1290. Signing out, and I'll see you next time.
Look, I'm not saying it's a popularity contest or anything, but I still feel like we should compare notes because we were both in the same position with multiverse, dimensional, whatever timey-wimey stuff we did in the last year.
No, I get that, but I just feel like there hasn't been anything out of the ordinary since we last spoke.
Really? Not even after the Summon Ride stuff?
No, not really anything I can think of.
Well, alright then.
Even if I had an idea, like, wouldn't you have, like, called someone that knows about this occult stuff? Like, what about that book you got?
The Grimoire? I mean, I've skimmed a few pages, but it doesn't really cover what I'm experiencing so far. Sure, it details the Chronicler and the Creator and the known universes out there, but it doesn't really cover anything past the another.
Well, then what about your, demon thing?
Gammy told me there wasn't anything out of the ordinary going on in the Forgotten Dimension. And even if there was, he would have told me straight away. So, yeah, that's out of the question.
Well, Green, I'm sorry to say this, but I just don't think I'm the right fit for this at all.
What about the Council? You don't think they're working in secret, do you? You know, trying to take out those who helped you out during that time frame?
I mean, I wouldn't really say so. That's just like me saying the Prophet was after me during that time. Plus, it's not like he did anything other than Tokusatsu anyway.
Yeah. Good thing.
I mean, I can try to look for something. I don't really know what to look for, so do you mind telling me?
Honestly, it's kind of hard to describe. It feels like with every video that I've posted so far, there's always something there. Any action I try to do, it feels like there's this force just pushing against me. Even when I try to fall asleep, it feels like there's just a pair of eyes, just watching me from the dark. So, if I can offer any advice, Ryder, keep on your toes and keep your eyes peeled. And if you see anything, let me know.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on my end and such.
Thanks. I'll call you again soon.
Bye. I thought things were complicated from my end.
Giggle, I am so naughty.
I mean, hey, free candy. Breathe in. Down. Let us breathe in. Breathe in. Turn attention. 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 Listen. Fire. Breathe, 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 breathe. Down. Let us breathe. Turn attention. Makes no sense. The video turned out fine, but why is it that when I upload it, it looks like it's just distorted? There's gotta be something I'm missing here. You sure you're okay there, dude? Yeah, I'm fine, Yami. I'm just thinking. You sure you didn't find anything the last time you were in the Forgotten Dimension?
I was just there. Zilch.
Well, there goes that idea. Look, videos have problems exporting all the time. I'm pretty sure whatever hidden message you have in there is just a glitch in the system. You should really stop worrying about things out of your control here, dude. Just need to focus. Why is it like this? It just... Okay, look, I know that I'm the personification of all your, worries and doubts, but I feel like you should really take a break. I don't want you crashing out over something so small like this. You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I do need a break. That's the spirit. Why don't you put the phone down and just go outside for like a couple minutes? Should probably eat something while I'm at it. pretty sure whatever happened wasn't that big of a deal. Alright, let's see what he uploaded. Okay. Alright, so the video's repeating itself. I mean, that's standard, isn't it? Wait. What is that? What is that image? Huh. You know, I swear I've seen that somewhere before. Just keep my finger on it. More importantly, where have I seen that sin? Wait a minute. I know what that is. If that's what interrupted the video upload, then... Green! You. Alright. I've taken my auto guy. I can take you on. Come on!
And you're saying you gone and found him like this? Yeah. 1 minute I'm trying to find Yami for a look at the game of cards, and next thing you know, Green had passed out on the floor. His pulse is normal, but he just won't wake up. You don't think he wore himself out with that last review, do you, Gon? It's a possibility, but I'm not quite sure. Well, if you want my true and honest opinion, I think he might have been cursed by some unknown force. You already tested that theory by calling everyone he associated with last year. And even if it was true, I doubt putting in a sleep block would make a lot of sense. I'm just trying to help y'all, because my world has some experience with these crazy things. Much to my dismay, at least. Well, if we need you, Gosei Chu, we'll call you, but I think we have it handled here. Well, alright then. If you see Yami, tell him he owes me $50. Have you ever noticed that Green owns a lot of weird people? It never slips my mind. But as much as he doesn't want us using it, we might have to consult the Grim War on this one. I can help your friend. Who are you? What are you doing?
Your friend was put into a deep sleep because his powers overloaded his nervous system. It's not a curse, but it can be fatal if left unchecked. There. That should stabilize him. He's gonna be fine in a few moments, but for now, wait for nature to take its course. And monitor his condition. Make sure that he doesn't fall back asleep the second he wakes up.
Wait, hold on a minute. What did you do? And who are you?
See you.
Ichigon, I have a bad feeling about this.
Gosei Green 1290. Coming up.
Giggle. It's time to play, mister. This is the story of a man named Gosei Green 1290. Green is what you call a geek, a YouTuber, and a reviewer of things he finds much joy in. One day, Green walked into his room on a quiet afternoon. With time on his hands still, he figured he would film his next review. His reviews, while prolonged, are entertaining to say the least, with jokes and opinions sprinkled throughout the demos and visuals. His last review was a video of massive proportions, with a runtime of almost 40 minutes, and to continue on, he was set to review the continuation of the next season's toy line.
Hey everyone, Gosei Green 90 here, back with another video. And today I figured why not give a small quickie review to the changer that was featured in the 46th Super Sentai season, since it technically borrowed material from Zenkaiger. Today we're going to be taking a look at the DX Dawn Blaster and the few Avataro gears that I currently own for that toy line.
However, little did this reviewer know that it wouldn't be so easy to do the same routine every review, because tedium and repetition can drive any one person mad. One day, Green walked into his room on a quiet afternoon. With time on his hands still, he figured he would film his next review. His reviews, while prolonged, are entertaining to say the least, with jokes and opinions sprinkled throughout the demos and visuals. His last review was a video of massive proportions, with a runtime of almost 40 minutes, and to continue on, he was set to review the continuation of the next season's toy line.
Hey everyone, Gosei Green 1290 here, back with another video. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. You see, in my Zenkaiju video, I sort of left out one little thing, and I honestly felt like I should have added it when I had the chance. So consider this an extra quickie review for the week. Because today we're going to be taking a look at the DX Dawn Zenkaiyo from Zenkaiju episode 42 and the first half of the sequel series, Avatar Sentai Dawn Brothers.
Review he would. However, there was always something that always plagued his mind. Why keep going? Reviews are all one and the same. Same opinions, differing opinions. It all blurs. No one really has a voice that stands out, even if his opinion differs. It's like speaking into the void. A void that demands attentions no matter if it's good or bad. It was just a repeating cycle. No matter how many times he resets. One day, Green walked into his room on a quiet afternoon. With time on his hands still, he figured he would film his next review. His reviews, while prolonged, are entertaining to say the least, with jokes and opinions sprinkled throughout the demos and visuals. His last review was a video of massive proportions, with a runtime of almost 40 minutes, and to continue on, he was set to review the continuation of the next season's toy line.
Do you guys ever get the feeling of deja vu? Or something along that line? The DX Ninjak sword was the first P Bandai exclusive changer for the Dawn Brothers range way back in 2022. This thing being a repaint of the DX Zonglass sword that was released in the roleplay range for the prior year. Now you're probably wondering, why am I looking at something like this first and not anything else from the Dawn Brothers toy line first? Well, the answer is fairly simple. You see...
Any luck with that book yet, Nijigon?
Not yet, but I'm looking, Gon.
Well, hurry!
Though I am curious, what happens if you do make an attempt to scan a Sentai gear that's not exactly one of the core 3 that were included in the box? Well, this is my excuse to test Gosei, I guess.
Okay, I found a spell.
Will it work?
Hell? But it requires us to sacrifice a goat, Gon.
Keep looking!
Wait, I'm on a Nijigon? But that's not possible. They're standing over there.
Even though he knew the dangers of being a reviewer, Green somehow always braved the storm, despite the fact it would risk his own life in the process.
Who is speaking right now?
Unaware that even though he saved the world at least twice, he still somehow finds time to review toys. A strange habit, but a habit nonetheless. And habits can also lead to hallucinations. Spooky vibe, ominous music. Tee-hee.
Okay, normally I would go with common logic, but right now my gut is telling me that going through that portal is a lot more safer than standing here.
Green ponders questions of action. However, there is always a drawback, because if he goes, what will happen on the other side? And more importantly, who would exactly be there waiting for him?
Alright, you know what? Enough of this ominous crap. See you later.
Run if you can. It won't matter. We will meet soon enough.
Where am I? Come on. What happened to me? How long was I out?
It's a bit of a long story, but first, get out of bed.
Mischievous giggle. See you soon. Backing away. Hiding. Like and subscribe.
Another dead end. It all leads to dead ends. God damn it, it leads to dead ends.
No, calm down, partner.
God, man, don't tell me to calm down. Literally everything that has happened this month has been nothing but hell. First, it was that weird feeling that I sensed back in January. Then it was those weird interruptions in my videos back in February. And then I was put into a 3-day coma back in March. And now Yammy's missing.
Look, I know this isn't something that's easy. I get that. But at the same time, you can't exactly give up.
Everywhere I looked, it's all lead to nothing but dead ends. Even if I was to find just some sort of sliver of his presence, I get nothing. It's like a piece of my heart just got ripped out of my chest. I don't want to lose him again. Even with the repairs that I'm making to Dee Dee, it's like she just won't turn back on again. So there goes that chance of finding him if he's lost in another dimension. I mean, how does an inner demon just disappear like that?
I don't have all the answers, Green. Frankly, you know more about Yami than I do at this rate. But what I do know is this. This isn't the first time you lost him. And like before, he found his way back to you. And when he does, you'll probably both yell at each other, hate each other, but laugh about it later.
I just wish there was something that would make this whole thing easier.
I know, partner. I know. How about we do something to get our minds off things, yeah?
Maybe film another review. I mean, those two have been getting good traction, and there are a good time waster.
You sure you want to do something like that? Last time you reviewed something, the result was...
Look, Gaman, I appreciate the concern and everything, but I'll be fine.
Well, okay.
Oh, come on! The intro card's bugging now, too?
Maybe because technically your last review didn't count, the intro doesn't want to overwork itself?
It's an intro. How can it... You know what? Never mind. Where's my Sonic? Okay, reverse the polarity here, reconnect this. Why is there fur in here? God! Get out of here, you! Go! Shoot! Shoot! Jeez. Okay, where was I? Okay, that should fix the problem. Okay, got him on. Roll it. That's what I like to see.
And that's where it ends. I know there were some other items that I had that you guys probably have seen in past videos, but unfortunately I got rid of those over time because I didn't really see much use for them in my collection, nor had the desire to keep them. But overall, despite its flaws and the show itself being a mid-tier writer series, It's definitely fun to fiddle with, and this review has been fun to film over the course of its runtime. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and this is Gosei Green 1290 signing out. See you guys next time.
Giggle. You still do the same tedious things despite your current situations. Sheepish chuckle.
Creepy voice. Good to hear from you again.
I would say it's nice to see you, but that would be lying.
Alright, look. To tell the truth, can we just stop with this whole ominous back and forth? Because I'm really getting sick and tired of the last 4 months. So, can you just, do me a favor and just, show yourself?
Thinking. Contemplating. Brain blast. Okay, I'll show myself.
Well, now I know what's been messing with my videos the last 4 months.
Good to see you too, silly.
Okay, so a couple things. Number one, how are you here right now? Because technically you're dead.
You are referring to canon. I am simply not canon. I am what you call variant of the image you seek. I am essentially everything and anything the absolute solver was to your knowledge, just different. Tiki.
Does that also include being in the form of a living plushie, or...?
I roll. Yes, this was the only thing I could inhabit at the time of my arrival. However, I needed to take care of some loose ends before making my appearance.
Oh. Well, that only explains why the rest of the Murder Drones plushies that I own haven't done anything.
No, that is purely coincidental. And the fact you didn't want to do more work for this story arc, I was referring to the other figures in this room. Your little spider bot proved to be the perfect host to project myself until my figure was ready, but when the other you caught on, I needed to find a way to get rid of him, and fast.
Wait, Yami? What did you do to Yami?
Your demon was smarter than I had anticipated, but to my shock, he put up a good fight. That was sarcasm, by the way. I simply took him out of the room and threw him away. However, I was surprised you were unconscious upon my arrival, so I tried to wipe you out from the inside.
Wait, so that weird dreamscape I was in, you wanted me to be in that repeating cycle? You wanted me to sleep for eternity?
Only to do what I deemed fun.
Right, because you consider everything fun above else while you're torturing. Just, look, answer me this. What exactly brought you here?
During your scuffle last year.
The another battle. That's what brought you here?
No, it was before that. Your past self's timeline reset seemed like fun to me. So when I caught wind of your universe, I made my descent. However, this universe didn't take too kindly to my form, so I found the perfect way to get to you while I recovered.
Diddy, what are you doing? Putting her in stasis. That way, when I reboot her, she won't lose any of her core functionalities, and her memory banks will still be intact.
So it was you who broke Dee Dee, not the another. That was you!
Correct. Right. Game show buzzer noise.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but the prophet's gone now. I'm the only representation of that person now.
Oh, on the contrary, 'cause I am not here to kill. I'm here to take you for myself. You see, in my universe, the Solver is a creation of alchemy and mankind. And since you have the highest alchemy in your universe now, it's prime for the taking.
And another thing you need to know is that I always come prepared for these situations.
Gabberman realizing.
My friend here is going to make sure of that.
What friend?
What did you just do?
Techno-organic being. I can possess and control technology, remember, silly? Get snuck upon. Any last words, human?
Yeah,
1. Patience! You want alchemy? I'll show you the power of alchemy. Stamping. Impact! What?
My turn.
How the hell did you do that?
As they say, high-class alchemy, son. Giggle.
Yeah? I could do just so much more. Avatar combo. Neo Gosei bullet.
Fighting, scratching, chomping, hitting.
Spider monkey!
Ow.
Okay. Now I'm starting to get pissed off. Just a little bit.
Well, let's ease that pain. Call back pain.
No, I don't want to fight him.
Thank you, new friend. It's been fun, Green. But goodbye.
Another?
I will help you, my friend.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Fighting. Fighting. Tackle. Fighting. Feed your form, bitch. Fighting. This game has been fun, but now I'm starting to get angry. Bullseye. It's taco time.
I'm sorry, my friend.
No!
How does it feel knowing you're all alone now, Green? No one to help, no one to assist, and no one to interrupt.
Well, now I can see why you're a pain in the ass.
Sarcastic eye roll.
But why do you need me of all people? There are plenty of other magic users out there. Hell, maybe there's someone even better than me in alchemy. So why me?
You are young, energetic, yet have untapped, untamed power laying inside. Power I want. That makes you the perfect host.
What?
You parade that you do your best, but deep down, you're afraid and hide away, scared that your power can be used for something far more than just common good. And that's what's drawn me to you. You reset your timeline several times, and that's why I want you, 'cause you as my host, we could feast on 1,000 planets and still be able to reset and do it all again. And that's what I intend to do.
Except there's one part of that plan that's a problem. You do realize some of my closest friends will realize that something's wrong, right?
Uncontrollable laughter. Ha 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 ha.
What? It's true.
Ha 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 ha. No, they won't. Sure, you said to some that they should stay open to my presence, but ask yourself this. Do you think that they care if you go missing?
What are you talking about? Honestly.
Friends are nothing more than just people who see you as an obligation. They do not care. Once you leave their sights, they will carry on as is. They will not remember you. You weren't important to them.
I do. Especially through common interests. Because it's through those common interests that I have the people that I have behind me right now.
Ah, yes. Your heroes that parade around talking about camaraderie and togetherness. How wholesome. Barf. Gagging noise. They don't matter to you.
They do. Because even if there's no hope, a hero will always stand up and defeat people like you, Sin.
But what about yourself? Do you not believe in yourself? When was the last time you ever did anything for yourself? Or did things for yourself and not for the attention of others? Your video hobby is just a gateway to attention seek. But what happens when it dries up? You are alone again.
You don't know that.
I know that 'cause I am that. I'm every voice inside your head that says you are alone. You have no one but you. And if you are your worst friend, then that's prime for the taking.
You know, I always thought that people wanted to associate with me because of what I created and the joy that I brought them. That's why I stuck around for so long, because people liked what I put out.
But what about you as a person? When was the last time someone made the time to talk to you as a friend? Not because of what you did, but you. No videos, no fandom. You.
I have friends.
Oh, really? 'Cause the way I see it, they talk to you the second you want them to, and judge you the second you're away. You aren't a friend. You're just a fool with no respect that wants the world to pay attention to you for a sense of validation. That's why you had to reboot your whole world so many times. 'Cause you never had, nor never will be, satisfied if no one pays attention to you.
Maybe I am alone.
Yes. Yes, you are.
He's not alone.
What the hell? Where am I?
Your subconscious.
Prophet? I thought you were dead.
Yes, I did die. But did you forget I'm technically a version of you? As are the rest of these.
Why do they look all staticky?
Because whatever the Solver has done has severed the connection between you and your past selves. And with Yami out of the picture, it's even weaker than before.
Okay, so when this all drops, then I'm gonna wake up dead, because all this is essentially my hallucination, my deathbed fever dream.
Not quite.
What do you mean, not quite? There's no other option. I've tried all I can. There's no point in going on anymore. I'm done.
I think it does that.
I'm alone. There's no point in fighting anymore. It's a worthless battle. Besides, everyone's better off forgetting me anyway.
So you want to forget all the experiences that brought you to where you are right now?
Oh, like hell, you have a point. Your story ended in tragedy. You fell. You understand that? And look where the rest of these guys came from. They were all in the exact same position because you failed. Every single time. And look where it got you on this round. You died. You didn't even live to see how this all ends up. And it ends with me. No timeline resets, nothing.
You won against the other, didn't you?
I don't even think that counts. I don't think talking to an interdimensional being wanting to destroy the world counts as a win. I barely survived by the skin of my teeth. And now the one person who I thought I could trust is gone. Disappeared without a trace. I'm alone. And there's nothing you can say or do that can change that. There's nothing that'll change it.
But you aren't alone. You have people behind you. All of them. And need I remind you, you're not the first person I've had these discussions with.
Never give up. Even if the future seems bleak, always believe in your friends, and you'll reach the story's end. Remember that you always have somebody behind you.
Don't believe me still?
Oh, come on, man! You didn't just go through 10 years just to give up, now did ya? The world is dark and bleak, but you can be the fire to light our darkest hour. Row, row, fight the power, and turn that toaster oven into scrap metal!
You got this, dude. Don't let anyone stop you. Remember, well, I got your back. Stay strong.
You die, I'm stealing your Tensoder. So, don't die. I believe in you. We believe in you.
And remember, the future is always going to come, one way or another.
I think I finally understand it now. But the Solver, it
may be tougher than you think. But remember, it lost its physical form.
So then what can I do?
What we've always done, our best. And never forget who we are. Gosei Green 1290. And no matter what happens, we'll always get back up.
What?
Sorry, Sin. But the whole "you'll always be nothing" crap isn't gonna work this time. Engage!
Gosei Green?
Alright, Sin. Time to end this.
Hey. Dodge. Evade the bite.
Again with the face hugging! Get out of here!
Ow. I still want the full course.
Oh yeah? Chew on this. Babylon! Don't underestimate how wild I can really get.
Angry. Scratching.
Even with this new form, I'm still underpowered. There's gotta be something we could do. Good thinking. Power! Miracle Gacha Dynamic! Punish! Face it, Sin. It's over. We're finished.
Giggle. You still don't get it, do you? I cannot be stopped. I will keep coming back no matter what.
Not quite. As you said yourself, you're from another universe, right? But your physical form was destroyed the moment you came over here. Thus you had to reconstitute yourself. Which means you're now in the real possibility of my universe. Which means you can be easily captured.
What?
Oh, I so hope that this works.
No, don't. Crawling. clawing. Get away. No. Stranger danger. No.
Now!
So what happened after that?
Well, it wasn't exactly an easy thing to do, but it managed to split Sin from the Silver. So now Sin is about as harmful as a stray cat, for instance.
But isn't the Silver overgrowing? Didn't it escape its prison from within that card?
Oh, don't worry. I already took care of that. Yeah, let's see how long it takes for the Silver to come back after its little journey through a black hole.
Still can't believe Sin managed to take me over just like that.
Well, Sin's whole thing was working through mutated AI, right? It probably took control of you and you didn't even notice it. It's a good thing that you're connected to my vital race, though. Just give it some time and you'll be back to your full strength in no time, bud.
Still, I feel bad for almost taking you out. And even worse for not realizing it sooner.
Don't even sweat it.
Speaking of which, where is Sin now?
Oh, I'm having a Nijigon and Hopper 1 watch over her for the time being.
Okay, Sin, since sharing cookies isn't working out for you, Gon, let's move on to something a bit more educational. It's time for goodness lesson number 2, Gon. Now, say someone gone and drops their wallet. Hopper dropped the wallet. Now, what do you do in this scenario?
Excuse me, sir, but I believe this is your wallet. Are you not Hopper 1? I wouldn't have known that if I didn't see the ID card in this wallet, which makes this your wallet. So take it. Solver of the absolute fabric, I will end you.
Say no!
You know, I'm surprised that you're letting her stay after all that turmoil she put you through in the last few months. Mentally breaking you down and stuff like that.
Well, if it worked the last time, it's certain to work this time. Besides, I don't exactly have any energy to wipe out any and all massive threats right now as it is.
Oh, I know that look. What's wrong?
It's just the whole thing with Yami. I'm still processing everything that happened. Especially now that I've been told that he's been thrown away like nothing. I don't even know where he is. I don't even know if I'll find him in the meantime.
Don't worry, Nate. Wherever Yami is, we'll find him. I'll be right here with you.
Thanks, Godmother.
Not yet. I can't let them know about me. Not yet.
Gah.